Jack spotted an all-night diner off of Route 9, see?
He walked into the diner, picked up L.A. Times that somebody had left sitting on the table.
Next to a half-empty glass of beer and a 50-cent tip.
Ordered a chicken fried steak with...
Mashed potatoes and don't skimp on the gravy.
From a fat waitress who had a cold sore and who said her name was...
Boris.
Boris?
Boris.
Doris. Said her name was Doris and asked where he was from.
And which way he was headed, see? What's this then? Oh.
See them tumbling down, placing their love to the ground.
That's because it's 6 feet under.
Lonely but free I'll be found, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds.
Give me the weed, man.
Head of the passing behind.
Oh, big behind there. Thank you.
Nowhere to go but I'll find.
You know you won't.
Just where the trail will find, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Keep on drifting, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds.
You keep popping up in my dreams lately.
Yeah?
I'm not sure why.
All sorts of people have been entering my dreams.
Mostly people who've died. Brian, Mel, me mum.
They're not bad dreams. Actually, they're kind of reassuring. Especially when my mother comes in. I don't get to see her that often anymore, you know, what with her being dead and all. Anyway,
There you are. Visiting me in my dreams. And I always get the nagging feeling that there's something you're trying to tell me.
What do you think is I'm trying to tell you in these dreams of yours, Macca?
I don't know. You know, I try to piece it all together. I mean, things are going pretty well for me, you know? It's just... Sometimes I feel like there's so much stuff that hasn't been resolved, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Like what, for instance?
Well, you know. The usual. The big things, really. Family. The past. A lot of things between you and me, to be brutally honest.
I don't know. Me dad died recently.
What? What of?
Bronchial pneumonia. They say his last words were, "I'm coming to join you, Mary."
So you weren't there with him then when it happened?
No. Linda and I were on tour with the band. His dad died on March the 18th, and we're opening in Copenhagen 2 days later.
That's gotta be rough. I mean, you two were close.
Yeah. Well,
You know, that's the best way for me to handle it anyway, you know? Just to keep going, otherwise. Of course, it helps to have Linda.
How is she?
She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And the kids?
great. They're great. Back at the hotel now. We're bringing the girls with us on the tour. Did you know that? Yeah, so we can have some semblance of family life. That's actually what I'm doing here in America. Checking out houses to rent. Do you want to hear a song I wrote for Stella, my youngest?
No.
Were you born a prick?
Yep. My old man died
What?
recently.
Get away. In here.
The bastard croaked on April Fool's Day.
Wow. This is a bit spooky, isn't it? I mean, our mothers died pretty close together in time. Yeah. What about you? Were you there when your dad? The last I remember hearing, you kicked him out of your house, told him to get lost or something.
Yeah. It was his own fault. Deciding to reappear right when I'm in the middle of doing primal bloody screen therapy, you know? Felt good, though, telling him to get stuffed right to his face. Strange, you know. Just before he died, we spoke on the phone, and I actually heard myself apologize to him. He knew he was dying, so we were able to talk, you know, before he kicked it. It's good, but I got some warning. I mean, otherwise my last contact would have been piss off.
It sounds like, I don't know if you'd say it this way, but it sounds like you forgave him.
Well, what's to forgive, Macca? I mean, he wasn't my father, was he? Not in any real sense. He was a drifter. I got drunk one night, staggered home and stuck it to his wife before he passed out. It was Freddie Lennon's one great contribution to fatherhood. The rest was just misplaced expectations on my part. Never thought you'd end up with someone like Linda.
What's that supposed to mean?
I always thought you'd get yourself a nice little English girl. It's not necessarily an insult, you know.
So what are you saying?
I'm just saying that I thought I knew you pretty well, and I was surprised when you took up with this American girl and made her your wife, that's all.
Maybe you didn't know me as well as you thought you did.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe I didn't know myself so well either. It took me by surprise, too.